everyone, welcome back to R&R Sugarloaf Farm. So, I wanted to give y'all an update on the does. Sally here has completely lost her ligaments. I have her pinned up in the kidding stall, which we've had her pinned up overnight and all day. She doesn't like it. She hasn't kidded. She hasn't progressed, which is fine. It can happen. But I wanted to show y'all what it looks like once their ligaments are gone. And she's a prime candidate for this since she's a Boer goat and her rear end is white fur versus a dark colored fur, because you'll easily be able to tell. So I'm going to switch the camera around and show y'all, and then I'm just going to go ahead and let her out to graze with the rest of the herd for a couple of hours. And if she kids out there, then it's fine. I think our weather is okay. It's cloudy and overcast today, but it should be fine. Okay, so Miss Sally is not enthusiastic with me. Nope, she is not. She is not enthusiastic at all. She's like, what are you doing here? Why are you keeping me locked up? Okay, so you can see here on the sides to where, and at an angle to where her, essentially what has happened is that the kids have dropped, and to where it's what they do to get ready and positioned for birth. Now, she is not with her tail coming up like all the way like this. That is a small contraction. And she doesn't want me to touch her rear end, but see how her around, like right here and on the opposite side of her tail, to where you can see that dip in the tail. That is because her ligaments are completely gone. Now, once the ligaments are completely gone, it can be anywhere. It's normally within about 12 hours, but it can be anywhere from 12 to 24 hours afterwards before they start delivery. Now, she is not in those. She's not if she is contracting, it's very small, but it's not labor contractions. She doesn't have any, would you quit moving? So she doesn't have any slime or, mucus coming out or anything like that. But, okay, so if I might have to do this to get her to turn. Okay. Yeah. Okay, but right here, you can see right here on this side, and then right here on this side to where it sinks in. And I know that she's hairy and everything, but even with that, you can tell. And so the ligaments are going to go out to the side like that. They're going to be like hard little pencil rods. And whenever people talk about them having disappeared, that's exactly what they feel like, is they do not, you cannot feel them. Now, whenever she is in hard contractions, that tail is going to come all the way up, and her vulva, Sally, can you move so I can get a picture of your rear end? So her vulva, well, okay, girl. Anyway, which another thing is, I don't think that her milk has fully come in, but it's really close to it. Now she's just a second freshener. But last year, her bag, she had twins. She's got at least 2 in there, maybe even 3. I think she's a little bit bigger this year than she was last year. But her bag was a little bit fuller on day of delivery, and she delivered. Thank you. She delivered out in the field last year. So the thing is with what I was trying to say with the vulva, and I'll let her out. She might walk away from us. Yeah, I know. Come on. Here. All right, we'll let you out for now. Come on. Go, go, go. Okay. Yes. You can go join the herd. Okay, so right here, whenever she has a contraction, Yeah, right where the above the vulva, but right at the other hole. Trying to think of a really nice word to say on YouTube, which there's really not any nice words, but the poop hole. So whenever, if you've ever watched, oh, how embarrassing, but if you've ever watched one of the goats, relieve themselves. Yes, I know. Let's go open the gate for you. If you've ever watched them relieve themselves to where the little, pellets come out and everything, then what essentially happens, come here, is, that hole pushes out and it pushes out the little pellets. Well, for her, whenever they contract, it's going to sink in. It's going to retract. Instead of coming out, it's going to come back in. Okay, sorry folks, just embarrassing information. Come on, Sally, let's go out here. So, mainly what it is to where she's going to contract. Everything's going to just tighten. And so with that, it's going to look like it's being, shrunk in or whatever. And you'll be able to tell because she's going to be in discomfort. She's going to be pawing at the ground, and everything. We do have some birthing videos up from last year, which I will link some of those, or y'all can look back at them from last year. We do have some of the birthing videos from start to finish. So if any of y'all are interested in how a goat does that. But this is just natural way. The other 7 still have their ligaments. This is March 2nd. And the first due date, I had to look it up because I kept on thinking it was February 25th, but it wasn't. It was actually February 27th. And so Dorothy was due on the 27th. But looking back, she was in with Huckleberry for I think like 4 or 5 days from my notes from back in the fall. So her first due date was the 27th, which she looks really close. I mean, her ligaments are starting to soften. 27, 28, 1, 2, 3. So tomorrow would be her like second due date, which she's still within that window and everything. But so we have this first group of 8 does. Sally's the closest out of all 8 so far. But I'm gonna let her be out here with the girls for a couple of hours and just let her be. I don't want to stress her out too much. So, but we fixed some holes in the fence yesterday. And so I'm okay with them being out here finally, because it was to where all the little guys were getting out. But anyway, so, and I see another problem with Lucky. Lucky and Nora like to climb. So, hold on. Okay, so here is Lucky, and this is an issue, is to where she loves to climb. I was really hoping with her being pregnant that it would calm her down, but it hasn't. So she's probably going to get out and then wind up in the front yard and everything, which I don't like because this is just a busy area. And it's not, I just don't want her to do it. She's going to do it anyway. So we probably are going to need to go put another T-post right. And as y'all can see, that is why I really, and now Nora's going to do it. Nora. Okay. Lucky has actually got herself hung up in the fence before, to where I literally thought she was going to break a leg. Nora hasn't, but Nora has had some rough landings. And, you know, follow the leader. Domino, you're a bad boy. Don't do that. You're shorter than them. Hello, Splint. Yeah, see, he's not as brave. But those two are the ones that get out all the time. They think the grass is greener on the other side or something. And then you have my little Nigerians right there. Like, that is Mac. She can't get out. So. Okay, so just wanted to share that real quick with y'all. And I mean, it's not, you know, Sally's over here away from everybody, so she might wind up having a pasture birth again. I don't know. She kind of fooled me last year to where I knew her bag had come in. I knew that it had filled up, but I didn't pay close attention to it. So I'm gonna go get Lucky and Nora and hopefully get them put back up. I'll catch y'all next time, and hopefully we'll have baby kids. All right, bye.